I didn't forget to unmute. Nyahada!
Brother, don't ask. I don't know. CPT Maestro just subscribed for 33 months in a row, PogChamp.
Heck yeah! How you doing, Maestro? Also, guess what? Guess what? I has good fucking news for once. Strong start. Yeah! Incredibly strong start. Guess what, you two? Playing some NW, guess what? Chicken butt? No! I am finally allowed to do something. Let's see if you guys can guess. I've told you before. What? Drive. Yes! This kitty. Yes. Finally got their driver's license. Today. I got my driver's license. I am finally allowed to drive on my own. I got a car. It has to be fixed. Yay, scooter certified. No. Car. Was gonna guess you didn't need your pacifier anymore. I haven't used a pacifier since I was, what, 4? Like in normal. Anyway, I forgot what I was doing last time. Right, we have to start this. More cutscene. Yeah. You laughing at me, Mira? Well, screw you. I got a driver's license. I am so happy. I'm finally gonna be driving around. I don't need to wait for the fucking bus to get to places. Since you were 4, so it really was recent. Are you using my freaking Twitch age? Are you using my VTuber age? Are you using my fucking VTuber age? No. But yeah, I am so freaking happy. Also, the thing I was doing because I was told it was like this event, so I was going to an event. I thought they were gonna end like at least an hour ago. Holy crap, it dragged on. I didn't even get any good deals. It was not worth it. I should have just streamed like usual. But oh well. That's life. So now I just need ideas for how to mod my car. I'm gonna mod my car. Have I told you guys about that? I'm gonna mod my car. I want fun ideas. I'm going to replace the speakers because they are really bad. Like they're half broken. So of course I'm gonna, you know, do a little bit of an upgrade on those to some better speakers. That's easy enough. Hello, Shadow! Have you installed the boosters? I don't need a booster seat! It's a small car! It's actually a good sized car, okay? Screw you. I don't need no booster seat. So now you need to pay like for the fee for having the card being made? What news? That you're admitting purity and innocence? No! I got my driver's license, Shadow! I can drive alone. On my own. I don't need to have anyone with me in the car. I get to drive. Congrats, thank you. I am so fucking happy to finally have my license. You know the worst good news is though? Or good news? I mean, it's not good. It's just... I'm taking my driver's license a week before someone who's 10 years younger than me. 10 years younger! He's gonna take his driver's test tomorrow, not tomorrow, like next Thursday. So a week after me, he's gonna take his driver's license test. Like, to, you know, like the physical driver's test. Okay, and it really puts into perspective how fucking long it took me. I started at it when I was 16, then I took a long ass break. And then like I went to school and stuff, and I mean, I started driving again like 2022. It's taken me 3 years. 3 whole ass years. Like, holy crap! I'm being slow for this. Being allowed to drive is a Hot Wheels by yourself is a big deal for Whittle Up. Screw you. I didn't even get to have Hot Wheels when I was a kid. Screw you. I wanted to have those toys when I was a kid, but I couldn't. Because they were expensive. And we were poor. Bah! But now I get a car! So don't even suck! But yeah, how should I mod my car? You guys got any fun ideas? Meanwhile, I'm over here 2 years away from renewing my license. It's so late. Already had my license for 8 years. Yeah. Dang.
魔物を監視しつつ砲撃エリア内に人が立ち入らないよう見張ります。ですが
I'm still mad it took me this long, but finally I have it.
3時間ごとになりますとやはり少し長いですね。
And now I'm gonna modify my car.
Pizza without fries is like now without followers.
Excuse you? No. I mean, I like fries on pizza. It's not that bad. But you don't need to have fries. I prefer the plainer pizzas, to be honest. Cerno being weird. But yeah. Shadow, do you have any ideas for like mods that I should do on my car? Because I'm going to upgrade the speakers. And I'm going to completely rip out the old media console in that thing, because there are newer ones that you can connect to via Bluetooth and stuff, and you can take answering calls. You're saying I wouldn't be great without followers? True. You guys are half a fan. I'm the other half. Splitzy has the half of a brain cell. Yeah. Wait, does that mean I am lacking a brain cell, or you as chat are lacking a brain cell? Who's got the other half of a brain cell? Me or you guys? Have you Silksong had healing? I'm pretty sure it does, in some regard. Maybe me? No, because you can't spell. So clearly you can't be the one who's got the other half of a brain cell.
全然スマートじゃないし、これじゃどこをチェックすればいいか全然わからないじゃん。
So yeah, Björn, did you have any ideas for how I should modify my car? I need ideas, people. Bring me the fun ideas. What fun stuff can I add to my car that would make it more fun?
点検口はどんな感じなんだ？
Like, what do you have in your cars? I don't think Björn has a car, but like, Shadow has one.
そうだな。それじゃあ歩きながら探してみようぜ。これか？違うみたいだ。
I'm gonna assume that Cerno is just being Cerno, and let's ignore that. Get a sticker that says chill on board. Chill. Yeah, that's a good plan. I gotta be chilling a lot on that car. Ah! Child. No! No! Oh my god!
確かにな。やってみようぜ。
I might get a kitty sticker though. Like a cat sticker, you put it on the inside. Like one of those see-through ones. Oh, Technomasters, thank you for the headpads. Arigato. I hope you missed me. Well, I don't buy it. I've seen my brother play, and that never happened. I haven't seen anyone. Well, actually, I have seen a few people play. Like, yes, not a lot. What am I supposed to do? Missed you! That reminds me, guess what I got? Ah!
How are? Message deleted by God himself.
I am very confused what I need to fucking do here. Oh. Like this? This is just weird. Okay. But yeah, Technomancer, guess what I got today?
さっぱりわからないぜ。でもアイノの言ってた通り、何一つ理解できてなくても操作できるみたいだな。
一瞬でどうすればいいかわかるなんてすごいですね。
よーし、オイラの番だ。重たい本がようやく役に立つぞ。辞書みたいに使えばいいんだよな。どれどれ。
どれどれ？
記号の意味は合格異常なし。それだけか？
点検とはそういうものですよ。
No news is good news. Yeah, that's how it is.
儲けって感じもするけど、まあそれはそうか。よし。
Also, I finally started like posting on TikTok again. Because TikTok is finally letting me post. It took ages. I am no longer completely shadow banned. And then I accidentally spammed too much, and I went to like from getting hundreds of views to like now you get 7 views. I overdid it again. Ah.
正
But I gotta try to do it more regularly. Just posting the top clips from Twitch. And I'm making like the shorter ones for TikTok. And I'm posting like both shorter and longer clips on YouTube. Because YouTube's better than that, at that, like, or for that. YouTube is better for that. I do have some suggestions. USB chargers, in plural, a large LCD screen for watching movies. You should not have that in a car. That is not a good thing to keep in the car. Keep in mind, yeah, it's something you drive. No. LED lights inside or underneath the car. I wouldn't put that underneath the car because I feel like that is distracting from the rest of traffic. But inside the car, having a few RGB lights in places that aren't too distracting, yeah, I think I would be fine with that. I have a new PC finally and a good games to buy. Oh my god! Oh wait, wasn't there a sale? Yeah, What type of games do you like? Oh my god. Do you like JRPGs? Do you want single player, multiplayer? Do you like horror? Do you not like horror? Do you like mixed games? Do you like anime games? What do you like? Well, probably anime games, I'm assuming. Any game suggestion from anyone? Okay, Rune Factory 4. Trust me, that's the best introduction to the series, is Rune Factory 4. And then, like, later, I would recommend Rune Factory 5. Oh, and Persona! Persona is really good. If you like Dark Souls and Souls-like overall, what's it called? Code Vein. Code Vein was super fun. If you like Dark Souls, yes, get the Dark Souls ones. Like, what? Get them while on sale if you like Dark Souls or Souls-like. Then there's the Castlevania Souls-like. What was that one called again? Bloodstained, I think. Oh, if you want party games, I would say Repo, Peak, Phasmophobia if you want a little bit more of a horror style. That is more horror than Repo. And like a little more serious, you know. But if you want even more, like a more difficult version of Phasmophobia, but it isn't quite as well developed, there's this other one where which is very similar, like you are like the Ghostbusters, but you actually do take care of a ghost after figuring out what type of ghost it is. But I forgot what the name of it was because after they, like mid-development, someone basically said that they couldn't use the name, so they had to change the name of the game. So yeah. I will try Persona. Heck yeah! If you're gonna start with Persona 4. Because that one, Persona 4 Golden is a good introduction. My personal favorite is Persona 3, which in that case I would recommend Persona 3 Reload, which is a really good remaster of the original Persona 3 FES. They also finally included the extra oh, what's it called? So there was this extra story called like The Truth or something, and that one was a FES exclusive, and at first it didn't include it, but they added it. But you have to buy the full DLC, so don't buy the separate DLCs. Buy the entire pack all at once. So wait for sale and buy the deluxe edition. to get like the full game with the story part. Phasmophobia sounds interesting. Heck yeah!
うまくいったみたいですね。
Other games, if you like MMOs, Final Fantasy. Final
私にもわかり
Final
ません。
Fantasy 14. I do know that Final Fantasy
この
VII
機械たちを理解するのは諦めましょう。
is on
替え
Steam
の
as
部品
well,
を取り付ければ
and that one goes on
Maintenance
sale pretty like decently often
パシリよ
if
り
you
は
like that type style of
メンテナ
game.
ンスの方がいいですよね。
Final Fantasy 15.
その通り
Also,
だな。
Final Fantasy 4.
じゃあ頼んだ
Final Fantasy 7 Remake has an hilarious mod that is a crossover between Nier, or rather Nier Automata, and Final Fantasy 7, where they basically put the main character, like the girl character's clothes from Nier Automata, like the dress with the exploding skirt.
通詞さんが公開
They just put that on him, and it looks.
それを
They spent all the detail. Okay, they went all the way.
この部品は間もなく
Trust me, it's really fun. You can mod.
大砲を発射する
Oh, you can mod so much stuff. Oh, and I don't know how many friends you have to play with on Steam, but like if you like playing like friendly friends games, like friend slop as some people have started calling them, there's this, what's it called? Lethal Company is even better than Repo in my opinion, and it has so many mods to keep it fresh. And if you use like the R2 mod manager from Thunderstore, you can share your mod packs with friends to instantly install and like switch mod packs, which is super nice and easy. I'll try later this year, Repo. Heck yeah! I'll try anything. It's better than to try and say what my favorite genre is. FPS, WW2 shooter RPG. Yeah. I want Final Fantasy 8 remake. I have never played Final Fantasy 8, so I can't say anything about that game. But isn't there one already?
お前がそばにいるなんて愛のは
For
ほんと
FPS slash shooter RPG, I would suggest games like Borderlands. That's a good recommendation, Maestro.
ありがとう。順調だ
Ah.
った。じゃあ約
I mean, there's Fallout as well.
大砲を起動するね。
I mean, it's not quite FPS, but it's a shooter, and it's an RPG, and it has a great story.
私も
And like on PC, you can modify New Vegas, so it plays a lot
本当にありがとう
more
ございました
smoothly, but you still get like all the things that made New Vegas so much better than like 3 and 4 apparently. I'm not super into like Fallout myself, but like I like it. I have Fallout 3 and Fallout 4.
こんなにでっかい大砲撃つとすごいんだろう
I'm
ね。
saving for Helldivers 2 for my birthday with some robots.
大砲を
Ooh,
発射する際
nice.
いつも多くの人々が見学に訪れます。
When's your birthday, by the
純
way?
粋なエネルギーの発射にみんな見せられているようですよ。もし
We
興
got the
味があれば
remastered that released
お二人も
in
ぜひご覧ください
2019. See, I thought I knew there was one. I thought I heard that.
この手で修理したんだからな。
Oh, that's next month! It's less than a month!
そうだな。
Heck yeah!
あの
Techno! Oh my god, I hope you get a
どこで何
great
してるん
birthday
だろ
then.
うな。
Maybe someone will surprise you and buy it for you.
ショップに行ってみようぜ。また後でな。
I hope you do get it. Okay? And then I hope you have lots of fun. And two games I would really recommend, although they aren't in those genres, are Nier Automata and Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah! I still have to go back and play Nier Automata. I have to finish Nier! Like, the actual first Nier. I got the PS5 version. I also got the PS3 version. Because I bought the PS3 version 1 month. I finally got a hold of it for a decent price. 1 month before they announced The freaking remake. Do you know how hard that game was to get? Like, holy crap. I will maybe God of War played every title on PS. Heck yeah. Then it might be fun to replay that. No, it's a remaster, not a remake. How different is it? Same different. Shadow, I actually agree with Cerno that it does have a point there. Remasters and remakes are not quite the same thing. They are very similar, but like remakes need more significant changes in order for it to count as a remake. Basically, when you completely modernize it. So, a remaster would be something like Persona 5 going from Persona, like, not Persona, from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. That's a remaster. That's just the exact same game with a few, like, better textures. Higher quality textures, that's it. Remaster. It runs a little better, a little smoother. Maybe they fix like a few bugs. A few glitches are patched. But like other than that, it's generally the exact same game. A remaster is a more significant change where they might have entirely changed the style to be more modern. Sort of like, oh, what the you know the Legend of Zelda game that they gave this really weird Zelda game look? And it's one of the earliest Zelda games that got remade onto the Switch. Not the Switch 2, the Switch 1. It was a while ago now. It was way before, like, the one where you play as Zelda. I still have to get that game. It's the same game. With Final Fantasy Remake, story and mechanics are completely different. All I'm saying is there's no need for a remake of Final Fantasy VIII when a remaster released 6 years ago. Link's Awakening, yeah! Also, I'm gonna say the story is the same, isn't it, though? Yeah, the battles work differently. They have a different battle system. Like, if you compare Final Fantasy VII to Final Fantasy VII the remake, the battle system is very fucking different. Because wasn't the original Final Fantasy VII a like more 2D sprites the tactics like turn-based is the word I'm looking for. Wasn't like it a turn-based game? But the story is not different. So I can agree to some extent what Cern is saying there, but not all the way. I would recommend Baldur's Gate 3, Divinity Original Sin 2, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire and Pathfinder, Breath of the Righteous. Lost 2 can be played either turn-based or RTS. Wait, what? You can choose whether you want to play them RTS or turn-based? I hate real-time strategy. I hate real-time strategy. But damn, I love turn-based strategy. I might try that just because of that. I should check them out too. But yeah, you should definitely check them out, Technomancers. And what are those major changes in story, Cerno?
こい
Can you name
つい
them?
きなりオイラたちの道を塞いだ
Because I haven't heard anyone talk about any changes in the story. I've heard about people talking about how... Oh, what's her name now again? Like, the girl who had her face become slimmed down because the original was too baby-faced, according to, like, the Western modern audiences, and it made her look like she was a child. Which is like, she had an Asian face, you racist motherfucker! Asian people have wider faces. We tend to feel like that's a little bit of a baby face look to it. Like, they look younger to us. But to them, that's just the norm. So basically saying like, oh, no, she looks like a baby. Like, no! God, I fucking hated when that discourse went off. And I preferred her original look. I think there's a mod that actually returns her original design before they redesigned her face just for the sake of the fucking Western audiences. It's so stupid. So a remake can't have a completely different story because then it's not a remake, it's a completely different game. Exactly! That is correct. Also the whole different universe thing on how that works, I do not know what you're talking about there, Cerno. Spurs of Eternity you have to choose on new game, but Pathfinder, you can toggle while playing. Nice. Also, I know I'm not reading the chat in right order. I'm just trying to keep up. Sarno, do not confuse a remake with a reimagination. Okay, a reimagination of any media is a different thing than a remake and a remaster. Remaster, same fucking game with a few tweaks and bug fixes, where it just runs slightly better on newer hardware and has higher textures. Like, or higher quality textures, I mean. That's it. That's a remaster. It's the exact same game. A remake is worth a lot more because they modernize it. So for example, if the models have been completely remade from the ground up and like the world, everything is
Everyone
still...
go wish Sandwich a happy almost 18th birthday in the Discord.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, we should all do it. I'm gonna go do that. Who joins me? Please, people. Let's all spam Sandwich with happy almost 18th birthday. Let's do it right now. Let's go to the just chatting and start spamming.
確かにな。利益しか見えてない人間だと思ってたんだ。悪かったよ。
Happy almost 18th birthday.
それってまさか最初からオイラたちと手を組むつもりだったのか？
あんたたちが入ってきた瞬間からどう切り出すか考えてたんだ。
Honestly, I can't say if it's a remake. Wait, are we talking about the 7th or the 8th game? Because if it's the 8th, I cannot tell. If it's the 7th, it is a remake.
あんたたちもいたんだ。
ああ、ラーマに薬を届けてくれるって。
It has remake in the title, but it's not a remake.
見返りを
Sarno, just shut the fuck up! You're wrong! Accept it!
よかった。じゃあ、あたいは休んでくるよ。
Also, you asked me to guess. I'm gonna guess you passed. Yes! Yes!
もう何日も残業してるのに。
I passed.
散歩が出るから。じゃあ、早くこの薬を届けようぜ。
Heck yeah, I can see the just chatting. I can see the spams. Come on, join us, guys. Join us, guys and gals and non-binary pals, in spamming our local baby in the server. Yeah.
確かあの時は雨が降ってて
You know what?
もしかしてあの
Sarno?
時店で休んでた時に
Screw you. Silencio.
ごめんなさい姉さんすぐ取りに行きま
Since
す
you missed from the chaos we just caused, now, you still have BG3 to play and stream. Still waiting for that cleric playthrough from you, filled with so much purity.
もし暇
Wait,
なら
who says I'm gonna
マ
play
ジでワイル
cleric?
ドハントに関する聞き込みに付き合わない
You know what? Oh, I still have to do like the drawing stream too.
あんまり収穫がなくて
A video game remake is a complete true development of an older game, rebuilt from the ground up using modern technology to create a new experience while preserving the original story,
そうい
characters,
えば今
and
日は
core
パー
concepts.
ティーの日だったね
Exactly. Why is this one not loading, but that one is?
Also now you guess what?
I did that. Chicken butt. I is such a pro at guessing. Go to the flagship once
I can now
again.
go into more debt.
No, you stay off my fucking throne, okay? You stay off my throne.
Cause we got a credit card.
No! You should not have a credit card. I'm sorry, you should not.
Nefel ネフェルさん、こんにちは。さっきのお客様方ですね。
ああ私が
And
パ
they
ーティー
gave
のル
me
ー
a
ルをちゃんと説明してなか
$5,000
った
limit
から
right off the bat.
すまなかったね
いえいえ、とんでもありません。
Wait,
それでは、
we don't talk about what? What did I miss?
お
あれ
じゃあ遠慮なくネフェルってすごかったんだな
Oh, sorry, the Last of Us, yeah.
何もなしに入れてくれたぞ
Don't worry about it, Techno.
これが
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. I don't remember the song. Give you a $5,000 limit. Holy moly. Cut it in half and never use it.
やっと戻ってきたな
Cut the card in half and never fucking use it. Throw the pieces away. Scatter them to the 11 winds. Or is it 8 winds? Actually, I
お
don't
楽しみ
remember.
のところ悪いね
I don't remember how the poem goes.
スペシャルゲストを連れてきた
But scatter it to the
モ
winds.
ンドから来た有名なバーテンダーだよ
I never saw that movie, but that song played for like a whole week in radio. Yeah.
こんにちはどうも
Yeah, I'm gonna use it with
下の
her.
声で言うな
No,
ら
you are not gonna go to my throne because you're gonna go to your own throne.
今日
See?
の特別ドリンクメニューだ
And I'm gonna be
We don't
responsible.
talk about
異
tracks.
国の香りと味を楽しんでっとくれ
You are about to do something that is in HSR, but super basic and oversimplified.
どうりで見たことないわけねせっかくだし飲んでみる
うん、気になるね。
今日のカウンターはあんたたちに任せるってことで話をつけてきたここでいつでも今日のドリンクのレシピを確認でき
Nya
る
nya nya.
難しいものは除外したから安心しとくれ
この短時間でそんな話をつけてきたのかよ
ああ相手が求めていることさえ知っていれば
Also, Techno, guess what I have done?
確認に過ぎない
Oh, wait, maybe I told you
自
about this
分に
before.
有利な提案を断る人なんていないのさもっとも
Thank you for
フ
my
ラッグシ
bag.
ップじゃ
But
元々
now,
バーテンダーを
Me
招待
wants
す
to
る計
spend
画
money
が
so
持
we
ち
can
上がっ
build
てたんだ
credit and maybe earn enough points to
今日
buy
は
us
その時に
Snickers
スター
in
ト
10 to
したメ
20
ニューを出し
years.
ただけだから市営業
In
だけ
that
でも思っ
case,
て
I
くれる
recommend
は
you
ず
buy a single, small, and cheap item
ドリンクを
that you
お
can
客さん
pay
たち
off
に持ってくタイミングで
immediately.
いろいろ聞いてみなも
Yeah,
ちろん
there. And then never used again. Like, purchase a single book. That's it. Or a game. Got it, so buying a Switch 2 for you. No! You are not, okay? When I said or a game, I meant something like, I don't know, Silk Song. I don't know if you like Hollow Knight. But that's something like that. Oh, we get to make drinks. Uh-huh. Oh. Tea, milk, and mint. That's tea! What the fuck? Why even put this in the game?
See what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. It sucks. God, that's so brain dead. Can I talk to you? Apparently not. Then I'll talk to you.
You're not you when you're hungry.
I guess I have to talk to someone here. No? You? $5,000 limit, time to buy the expensive stuff on Nostr. No! No! Yes. I'm through. Can I talk to you, please? No.
What's funny is apparently at my branch I'm the first person to get such a high limit off that bat. Me has no credit history, but apparently cause I almost always cover my overdraft and debts within 48 hours, the system deemed me worthy of such a high L.
Oh, jeez. I forgot to charge this before. Hold on. Grab the cable.
Believe it or not, I actually am responsible with my money.
I'm not getting deported because the reform thing is only for non-EU citizens, so it doesn't apply to me, even though they said they would deport everyone. Oh, that's great! Oh my god! But yeah, that is good. Maybe you should take the test yes anyway, just to prove to people that you can. But yeah, I'm so happy, Spook. Why can't I gather the
I just like being a
motherfucking
prankster and
intel?
cosmic joker. I just take it too far now and then.
Now, whatever you reach for, never again do that on stream. It looked very bad. Yeah, I know the tracking
And
broke
sometimes
it.
Beyblades.
Yeah. The tracking breaks a bit and it looks very bad at times. Because when you reach off screen... That's kind of why I want to get one of those trackers, so I can have slightly more accurate tracking. I'm walking all over your food. Can you talk to me now? Apparently not. What the
So
fuck?
what you're saying is use my credit card to buy you trackers on it.
No!
JK maybe.
You will not go to my throne He will not spend money on trackers, nor a Switch, nor anything else. Okay?
Inaya, you want to buy me a gift, Zadoviti? You can also recommend stuff for me to add to my list.
At least it's not Splitzy. Buy a lot
Can I
of
contribute
cheese.
to small thing?
To small thing. How small are we talking? Can you get permission from everyone in chat? There. You have to have permission from everyone in chat. Never said I'd go there, just getting the link in chat. There. Small thing, not small sum, not specified. Exactly. Oh, I'm supposed to just sit here? I just sit beside them, is that it?
Does Split have permission to contribute?
The Mokopi counts as small, right? No. They are big. Okay?
Splitzy contributed $15 towards Sony Mokopi QMSS1 mobile motion capture. Oh, I know that was not me.
What? What the
Mute
heck?
cat, mute cat.
Oh no! How long have I been fucking muted? Because I muted myself when I was gonna cough. Did you hear me cough and then I muted after? Did I do that? Did I forget to unmute after? An hour. No, no. You can't trick me about that. Also, wait, where was I? Okay, so MSA is not small and I have deleted that. Boom, it's gone. Also, Splitzy, I could see your name on the thing. So you did do that. Bad, Splitzy. No, you were supposed to save your money. Also, two tails does not imply a what was it? A double nervous system, because you have two hands. You don't have two nervous systems for having two hands and two arms. I just have two tails. But it wasn't me. Yes, it was. 3,700 years. What is this? Dr. Stone? Where? Why is you following me? Mixing you have a drink?
Konnichiwa.
The tail part is part of a spine, though, and the spinal cord is in the spine. Well, guess what else connects to the spine? Everything! your rib cage, which your arms sit atop, are connected to the spine. Okay, juice, caramel, and wine. Okay.
That bot is the one following you with the drink you make and takes it to the customer you're supposed to bring it to.
Oh!
お疲れ様です。それではお客さんに届けてきてください。
Thank you, that explains so much. You caught my Dr. Stone reference. Yeah! Because I love Dr. Stone. I still haven't seen the last season though, so no spoilers. But I am going to be watching that again. I'm rewatching so I can keep watching. Oh, that reminds me, a new and final episode of a recent season of Dr. Stone came out today. Time to watch. Heck yeah! I'm rewatching from around, like,
Spoiler alert,
the start of a
ends.
war. Shut up, Splitzy. There's so much of Dr. Stone I haven't watched. Fair. Wait.
It's a time loop.
That is zero fucking awareness of what happens in the game she plays. Yeah.
Last episode becomes the first episode. Go to the other side of the jukebox.
Don't worry. I know I'm a moron. Oh yeah, Meister, you want some good news?
Okay, going into work now, bye bye.
Okay, take care now. Bye. So I have posted like some of the clips you made from Twitch to TikTok and YouTube, and they're doing pretty well. By the way, now, because of Dr. Stone, I'm tempted to buy an actual platinum coin. Won't say why, it's a reference. Nice. God, this is a weird-ass boring minigame. Noise. Yeah.
お疲れ様です。それではお客さんに届けてきてください。お待たせしてはいけませんからね。
So, yeah, basically, Bonk Home Run that you clipped got 800 views on TikTok. Damn. Yeah. It's the one with the most views. It's up to you on YouTube now. Spook! Arigato! I now have such many followers. Like, how many do I even have? I have 194! Oh my god! I'm almost at 200! I should do something once I reach 200. What should I do? Maybe that's when I do like the Baldur's Gate 3 stream that I I'll figure something out.
今後は価値ある情報があったら持ってきておくれよ。報酬は弾むからさ。
それはさておき、あの時あんたが助けてくれなかったら今の仕事にありつけてなかった。ありがとな。
By the way, it really cheered me up before when we talked. I really appreciate what you did. Heck yeah! No problem. Sometimes we just need to talk to someone. Whether it be to just be complaining, or whether to actually have like ideas for how to fix things. It just helps. Having someone else to talk to.
そんなことがあったのか。ネフェルにも優しい時があったんだな。
単に仕事をしてくれる機械技師が必要だったんだろうな。愛の先生は最先端の難しい技術も扱える人だ。初歩的な機械修理やパーツの製作に時間を取らせるなんてもったいなすぎる。俺も自分の技術にはそれなりに自信があったんだけどな。
Yeah.
先生と
Send that in the usual channel for that.
つなげ方すら知らないペーペーだ。先生には
Also, I'm getting a little bit tired, so I won't be having a long stream today.
やっとコツがつかめてきた。
Also because my throat needs to rest. But I will be keeping going just a little more.
先生作の精密機器を修理できるようになったんだ。
ヤフォダの腕の装置もこいつにメンテナンスを任せてる。
おお、そういえばこの前あったスーシさんの手も機械でできてたよな。
ああ、どれも愛の先生の作品だ。俺は一生かけても作れる気がしないが、図面を見ながらちまちま修理するぐらいならできる。今は固定客がついて生活にも困らなくなったよ。子供もできたし。ここに来たばかりの時はこんな生活が送れるなんて夢にも思ってなかった。だから今回のワイルドハントの騒ぎは本当にあんたらに頼るしかないんだ。俺にはもう家族がいる。昔みたいにスタコラ逃げるわけにはいかないからな。
まあ。
Are we going to get to see more of Flynn's now? Because he's doing like the wild hunt thing? I want to learn more about Flynn's. I saw like a little bit. This is a tiny bit of a spoiler for like character stuff. So if you don't want to hear, close your ears. But it's pretty short. So yeah, apparently like those ghosts you can see around the game, when you get close to them, they disappear unless you're playing as Flynn's. They trust Flynn's, so they don't disappear if you play as Flynn's. I'm so happy because I'm gonna try and get him.
私はここで失礼するよ。ごゆっくり。ヒンツァは話好きでね。よく酒場で友人と話してる。
Also, my throat is starting to really hurt.
話を聞けるんだ。ワイルドハントが知人に変化するって
I've apparently made 113 clips for you. Yeah.
このことを秘密にしようとしてるのかもね。
You made so freaking many.
そうかもな。もっといろんな人に聞いてみようぜ。
You are the top clipper. I have to get you a gift for that sometime when I can afford to. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of money right now. But I want to give back to you and to everyone else in the community. I want to give something. I just don't know what.
お待たせしました。ルーレット勝負の準備ができましたよ。
はっはっは、やっと来たか。
にゃ？
ちょっとやってみましょうよ。新入りのお兄さんも参加するでしょ。
おいらたちは遠慮しとくぞ。
ダメダメ。ルーレットカクテルを作る人はルーレット勝負に
There we
参
go.
加し
Now
ない
feel a
とい
little
けない
better.
っていうのがここのルールよ。
Not gonna randomly show up in the Meister's door with a gift. That is actually a possibility now that I have a driver's license. I can drive over there. I don't know where you live, but I can figure it out
新入りがいるから
at some point.
ルーレット勝負のルールを
Somehow.
簡単に説明するよこのルーレット内側と外側に分かれてるだろ参加者は内側を回して針が刺した飲み物を飲むんだドリンクには
Just get me a Coke vanilla, not zero sugar, and that will be enough. I will get you that. Also, understandably not zero sugar because ew, zero sugar is not
お
tasty.
酒を刺したときは度数に応じて1から3ポイントゲットできる
It take like 1.5 hours one day way though. Hey, that is not too bad.
何でも聞いたりさせたりできるんだ
That is not too bad to be honest.
絶対服従
That's like a day trip.
ポイントが高いほど有
Easy
利に見え
peasy.
ますが頑張りすぎて記憶を飛ばし
Not
ます
gonna
と
lie, I've actually
誰に
driven
何をさせて
further
も意
for
味がなくなっ
like
てしまいますから
practice
ね
driving.
バーテンダーが参加するのは公平性のためよ強いお酒
Because if I have like a break in between 1.5 hours,
このシーン
that's okay, that's just fine.
楽しみだ
Regular Coke vanilla, I miss it so much. Oh, it's only zero sugar here in UK.
補充される
Oof,
それと
that is.
今回は自腹で目玉を
I
用
feel
意
so
した
bad for you. You know what I miss though? That we only have a zero sugar version of?
ダークホースだって
Fanta Lemon.
どのくらいでダークホースが
Norway
飲めるんだ
has the normal one only, and Sweden has the zero version only. And it's like, why can't we just have 50-50 of
みんな飲
both?
めるだろうさ
Please! There are people within both countries that like each version.
このダークホースを一気に飲み干せば
Like, for example, if you have
Enjoy rest
diabetes.
of this Niantastic stream and now stay tuned like always.
Nya! Thank you, and thank you for the headbands.
他
And
に
you
質問が
take
な
care
ければ
now.
ルーレット勝負を始めるよあ確か
You
に
know what Fanta we don't have now? Strawberry. Oh my god, now you're right. We imported from Korea. We have a strawberry lime. We don't have the pure strawberry. That one is imported from fucking Korea. Do you know how I know? The Korean text that is being covered by some like someone just slaps a sticker over it with handwritten notes of what it is, and it's like, what? It's so silly.
私の番ねあなた
Bye everyone. See you next time, chat. Bye bye, Techno. Nya. To make Coke vanilla, I would need to buy an expensive coffee syrup vanilla flavored. Oh no.
ノンアルか
Also, I might be away on Sunday. I don't know yet.
ついに最終ラウンドです最後に笑うのは誰
So
でしょ
there
う
may not be a stream on Sunday.
こんなに美味しいお酒
Maybe it will let my voice rest for a bit.
すんごく美味しい作り方教えてよ
お前の嫁さんについて教えろよ嫁さんは
We are not getting drunk? Who knew? I've seen Fanta Strawberry here in Sweden imported but not from Korea. Yeah, I've seen it imported but like it was a while ago that I got the Korean one. But it was also from an Asian grocery store, and at the time they only had like a few drinks that they imported from Korea.
新入りがダークホースを
And that was one of them.
えっけえっけ
They now import it from a different place, I think, but when they do, they don't always carry it in store. My local grocery store sells the zero version, and once in a blue moon they sell the normal vanilla one. But a few years ago, they mainly had the normal version. That's the way it should be. They should have mainly the normal version, with a few of... I was about to say a few copies at first, but just a few of the zero version.
何があったとしても立ち止まって見るわけないでしょ
Because if you have diabetes, having the zero version is great because that means you can partake in drinking more soda when out with friends and stuff by using the zero sugar. Because it doesn't affect you the same way as your sugar would. So, yeah, it makes sense. But for people who don't have diabetes, it's not generally that much better. Like, yeah, it's a little bit better in some cases. Kind of depends from drink to drink and what they use as replacement and how much of it. But like, if you're just gonna drink a soda and you don't have diabetes or any underlying condition that is affecting you the same way as diabetes would when it comes to sugar, yeah, you might just be better off drinking normal soda if you have the average human body. It's still, like, just learn to moderate. Like, everything in moderation. That's why they should always be both. Normal sugar for people who prefer that. It tastes better. It's sometimes healthier for unless you have a condition. And then for the people who have a condition, you have the other version. So they can also drink the thing. Balance. Why do stores have to be like, no, we gonna be either all in one way or all in the other way? Can't we just have both? Just have a smaller of the less, like the one that sells the least, have a smaller amount of that one. But still carry it in store if it sells. Gah! Speaking of imported, I remember seeing imported Coke. Not some special flavor or anything, regular Coke at Lidl, and from where? Germany for some reason. Wait. In Växjö or in somewhere else, like closer? Because I never thought about that. I never looked, but maybe they do. I do go to Lidl because that's the closest store for me. Yes, Växjö. Huh. Smaken is baken, and it can also be wrong. Most people are wrong. Yeah. Putting to some serious better. Yeah, I've heard that, and I'm like, it's just weird. I think it depends on whichever you drank first. Because if you drank the non-zero version first, you're more likely to like that one. If you drank the zero version first, you're more likely to like that one because that becomes your default of what you expect soda to taste like. So I think it's more that. I mean, Lidl is German, but we have breweries in Sweden for Coke now. I don't know if we have, because a lot of those things are like made and imported. It's just they already export it to countries already with the correct label for that country, so that the country can have the label in their own language. So they can have like multiple languages being printed, like, and then they just export it already finished for all the countries that they export to. I don't know if that's the way that we get Coke, or if we actually do have breweries here. I have zero idea, to be honest.
In 1998 har Coca-Cola sitt huvudkontor sin produktionen läggning I Jordbro Industrialområde Henninkum man tillverkar cirka 350 milliliter dryck varje år för den svenska marknaden. Anläggningen I Jordbro erbjuder Coca-Cola European Pop.
That is awful sounding. Okay, I'm gonna read this normally. Sedan 1998 har Coca-Cola sitt huvudkontor och sin produktionsanläggning i Jordbro, industriområde i Haninge kommun. I Haninge? Ah. Man tillverkar cirka 350 miljoner liter dryck varje år för den svenska marknaden. Anläggningen i Jordbro är både Coca-Cola European Partners huvudsäte och enda produktionsanläggningen i Sverige. Now, does your Lidl sell cabanossi sausages? They're very popular travel snacks in Poland. Yes, they do. But they only sell the bad kind. If you want a better cabanossi, just grab the one from Ica or Coop. Like they have we have Ica's own märke. What is märke in English now again? Brand. The brand. Okay, so Ica is a grocery store in Sweden. A large one. Very large. Same with Coop. They both have their own brands of food. So they make like generic foods with their own brand. And those can sell for a lot cheaper than all the other brands, but a lot of them taste really bad. However, Ica does actually have a few decent things, like not the basic ones, but Ica's normal nuggets are pretty good. Coop's nuggets are better though. Then you have Ica's Ica's brand of cabanossi sausages. They're pretty decent actually. I don't know how they compare to like the ones in Poland. But hey, they're pretty nice. Roxy! And you're on a 10-stream streak? Heck yeah! I hope you're having an awesome day today. Nya! But yes, I like cabanossi. It's also like this other brand that is like a specific brand that I only bought these types of sausages in. And I don't remember the brand name, but they are really freaking good. Better than Ica's and Coop's. But yeah, cabanossi is great. Also though, let's see, analyze information you have with Nefer. I don't think I could have gotten very far on the what's here? Yeah, I cannot have gotten far on this one, right? Act 2. I don't know how many parts there are, or how many acts are released, since this is still very early on in the Not Cry. So because like when you went to Natlan, those ones took ages. Like 6 hours for a single chapter. Like full chapter. The Tarzinski sausages, I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm sorry for butchering that. Are the best, but second best that are in Lidl are the Dulano brand. My favorite flavor is turkey and chicken, but the base I think is pork still. I think it's the Dulano I tried. They had like a pizza one, and God, it was so awful. I threw that one away, I'm sorry. No, you're not supposed to waste food, but oh my God, it was so bad, it almost made me puke. I never tried pizza flavored. Never again. That one, cabanossi, traumatized me for life. Ica's chili pasta. Chili paste, I think you mean. Otherwise, chili pasta is a... Unless you mean... Do you mean like the chili that is in a tiny jar that is just a paste of chili, like ground up chili that is mushy and red? Or do you mean the actual chili pasta, which is with paprika and heavy cream. No, pasta. You like that one? Huh. I mean, they might have changed the recipe system because I had it once and it was so bad. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Spook! Now, who would eat chili paste? Well, you cook with it! Oh wait, you said open and eat instantly. Sorry, I'm tired. Have a hydrate. Yeah, and you have your points back. Just because I can. It's probably some weirdo who would... I mean, I have eaten raw garlic. I've just peeled a single clove of garlic. Wait, actually, is the clove like the entire garlic thing, or is it like the single slice? Anyway, I eaten like a single small piece. I just peel it, and then I just bite down on it right as it is. It's pretty good, actually. Oh, thanks, by the way. I think I'm a bit delayed. Yeah, the latency is kind of normal. I do believe I have a little more latency because sometimes the stream drops and stuff. But I generally try to avoid having too much latency, but it's hard. I cannot really choose how much latency it is. Like, easily. I really miss Hungarian salami, and the amount of times I found it in a store in Sweden can probably be counted on one hand. You need to find a reliable way of just importing it directly. And often. Speaking of eating bulb plants, sometimes my dad eats raw onions like apples. I cannot do that. Okay, I am not that bad. I can eat paprika like that though. But also paprika isn't spicy. And anyone who tells you that needs to have some actual fucking spice because goddamn. Because the thing is, when you taste spice, the reason it tastes spicy is because of something called capsaicin, which a ton of plants have in very small amounts. And chili happens to have it in large amounts. So if it goes above a certain threshold, you will then feel it's hot. It's its defense mechanism, and we have evolved to like the burn. And we have even come to like it so much that we have specifically bred forth a chili that is supposed to output such a large amount of this.
Paprika is the powder. I doubt you eat raw paprika powder.
I mean, some say paprika, some say bell peppers. We've evolved food masochism. Yes! Exactly! Somewhere to probably eat sushi right of a can, but open out of water. Nope. Illegal. Not okay. Nope. Yesterday my dad took a whole cucumber and salt and a plate to the living room and ate all of it. Honestly, that is not a bad plan. If you ever been dehydrated, that would probably help. Because the cucumber has a ton of water in it, and you do need salt. And like, salted cucumber is a thing. However, if he just dips it straight into a plate of salt and then takes a bite, like you do with like, oh, what's it called? Rabarber. What is rabarber in English? Because rabarber and sugar is something you do like that. Rhubarb. Okay, so basically you can take rhubarb, you remove a leaf, you clean off the stem, which is the part that you eat. You just dip the stem in like on a plate that you have put sugar on, so the sugar sticks to the stem, and then you take a bite. eating it like that is genuinely really nice. It's simple, it's a light snack. I used to do that as a kid. So that is a little bit of a nostalgic memory for me. So I just hope your dad wasn't trying to eat the cucumber with salt the way we eat rhubarb with sugar. Is what I'm trying to say. I tried raw bacon out of curiosity and the fatty bit is too tough. Spook, that is not safe to eat raw! Pork is one of the types of meat that can carry a lot of bacteria that is severely harmful to us. And like, oh, not just bacteria, like they can carry like, what's it called? Like viruses and stuff that we have to kill off because they can kill us. Like, it's really dangerous to eat raw bacon.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark on everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and it was over. Dimjardo just cheered 100 bits Pog Champ.
Thank you so much for the biddies! How are you doing? You're hopping in right at the end. I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm trying to like see if I will finish this, or if I'm gonna go before I finish the chapter. I'm sorry. Oh, but I'm gonna be keeping going just a little while longer, just a tiny bit. Don't worry, and thank you so much for a bit. I just felt bad because you came in like and you didn't get to see all the funny stuff. I guess. Oh well, you get to see some funny stuff maybe. Yeah. Pork is fine eaten well done or medium, but don't eat it raw. Exactly. Now Germans eat raw pork without issue because hygiene and food safety standards. I don't know if it's pork though. I've heard they eat other meats like that. But not pork. Is pork really safe? That's... we saw a spaceship. We saw a fucking spaceship! Only did it because my dad did the same and said it was safe because it's smoked flavored. Yeah, that means it was smoked, so it wasn't raw. Because smoking cooks the bacon. There's cold smoked bacon and there's hot smoked bacon. And, well, smoking it either way does kill a lot of bacteria, making it safe to eat. You can also, after having smoked it, you can still fry it in a frying pan. However, you don't have to, because it's smoked, so it's cooked. It wasn't cooked, it just had a smoked flavor. No, like, met is pork. It is! Holy crap. And it was cold smoked then. Well, cold smoked still can cook it. Cold smoked still cooks. It doesn't cook as well as like hot smoke. You can eat pork raw, but with the risk, it's best not to do it. Yeah, I'm probably never gonna... I wanted to try met, but I thought it... or like... I thought met was with beef, you know? Like, that meat, not pork. Now I don't know if I want to try it. Hot smoke just takes longer. Exactly. To see Damselet. I need to see Damselet. I want to pull Damselet as a character. Can we get her as a character, playable character, please? Honestly, I want her. I want Durin. And Linz. Which is a lot of characters. Got a few of these. Was she over there? Right. Okay. In Poland, we just get a chunk of meat and then cut slices off to have bacon, but it's very tough like pancetta. Ooh. Okay, this will be the last cutscene. If it doesn't end the chapter here, I'm going to still go ahead and raid someone because I'm tired. And I need to let my voice rest. And I need to sleep. And I need to make a cup of tea. And just chill.
頭がクラクラする。月に戻っちゃいそう。おいおい、そこまでじゃないだろ。あれ？
Well, traditionally though.
君の体から月の力を感じる。
ファドゥイから血髄を奪い返したよ。これで力になれる？
うん。今回は何が欲しいの？
Nothing!
何言ってるんだよ。お前の体の一大事だろ。
Just get better, Damselet.
後でちょっとお願いがあるかも。
わかった。手を出して。
There are conflicting info about Columbina being playable or not. Some say yes, some say no, and some say it's just not confirmed yet. Yeah. I hope we get her as a playable character because it seems like Durin is gonna become a playable. And Nefer, I think, was gonna become a playable from what people seem to be saying. She might actually be on 6 point... Like, now we're on 6.0, right? So next one is 6.1. I think it was 6.1 or 6.2 that she was going to be on. According to, like, rumors. Who knows about rumors? Like, some of them are really fucking accurate. But you never fucking know, because a lot of them are not. So I wouldn't go and, like, say hurrah yet. But still, Nefer is gonna be another Dendro character. Ooh. I think I'm gonna skip on her because I really want I really wanna see Damselet if Damselet becomes a playable character. And I want Durin. So I wanna see those come up. So I'm gonna save so I can get one of those guaranteed. But I may actually end up polling if we get a Scofier rerun. I really am mad I missed Scofier. Are you looking forward to Halloween? Oh my god, I forgot Halloween! Yeah, I'm still looking forward to it. I've just been so focused on getting my driver's license and stuff. I really want Nefer. I love her design. Heck yeah, then I wish you the best. I wish you received Nefer. Do not hide for Halloween. Shadow, all the fun games. All the fun games. All the horror reruns. Horror specials. I fucking love it. I love Halloween. Halloween is one of the best times of the year. I'm so mad that Christmas is creeping so fucking far, like, forward that it comes before Halloween. You can see them in the store before Halloween has even started selling Halloween stuff, and it's so disgusting. I want the entire month of, like, is it October or November? I don't remember. I want the entire month. I think it's October, right? Which means it's next month. I wish the entire month could be dedicated to Halloween, or we could have pumpkin flavored stuff. That's literally the only thing I care about in any capacity. Fair. As for actually celebrating it, otherwise I don't give a damn. I'm like, I know this isn't quiet Halloween, but I do go and visit graves during Halloween. Or like, not really Halloween, during Alla helgonas dag. Or Alla helgonas natt. Like, I do visit graves around that time of the year. Now most people I know aren't buried anywhere close. There's only like one person I can really go and visit the grave of. But I feel like it's a good time of a year to just, you know, take time to visit the grave of someone and remember them. And then I go back to doing fun Halloween stuff after. Same, I like the vibe with Halloween. Heck yeah! All Saints Day, yeah, that one. So I visit graves during All Saints Day, and then not every year, but like I try to. And then on like the rest of Halloween stuff, I play horror games, I read horror manga, I watch horror anime. I love horror. Which is November 1st. Oh, I have also been playing Silent Hill F a lot. Heck yeah. I should really get started on watching someone play that one. Same, I don't give a flying fuck for most holidays, barely care about Christmas. Fair. I feel like Christmas is starting to feel ruined for me because the Christmas creep is ruining it. It's just not as fun when you have to hype it up for 2 months straight. It's like listening to Christmas. If they started at December, and it's like 24 days of hyping it up, I feel like that is enough. We don't need to start hyping it up any earlier. Please. Meanwhile in the US, hey Europe, what are you doing to celebrate 4th of July? All of Europe? Nothing. Exactly! Honestly forgot multiple times what the 4th of July, I don't actually remember why it's special. I do remember US do celebrate it for some weirdest reason, like it was some big reason for them, but then it's like I just have a normal day and all of a sudden someone's like, oh, what are you doing to celebrate? And I'm like, celebrate what? And then they say 4th of July and I'm like, oh, it's that time already? I'm gonna do nothing. Oh, the Independence Day, that's what it was. Sorry, US citizens. The rest of the world literally did not care. Because we just have a normal day. It's like, imagine having... Like, the US is not the only freaking country to have an Independence Day. Like, ever seen people ask them if they celebrate some random country's Independence Day? And just watch the American go like, no? Why the fuck would I celebrate someone else's Independence Day? That makes no sense. And the first country just goes like, yeah, Exactly! And it still doesn't hit the American.
私もそうだったよ。
Those videos are kind of funny.
同僚たちは好きに関することなら
The most Americans aren't like that, but still, it's kind of funny. You gotta admit, even if you're an American, you gotta feel like it's a bit silly, right?
私の序章は
And it's a little
偽りの空の外で
laughable.
失われちゃったの。私は自分の名前すらわからない。そうだよな。とにかく月の狩人が消えた後、などくらいのワイルドハント現象は急激に悪化して、アビスにおける災いの代名詞になったの。今のワイルドハントは
Also, yes, put month before day, except for that one day. Oh yeah, it goes month, day, year.
昔とは段違いだよ。
And I heard the reason for it, and they put the pyramid, and it was still fucking stupid because it's like, oh, you go from like the smallest, and it's the least amount of like months. You only have 12 of them, and then you can have up to 31 days in a single month, and years are infinite. And it's like, or you can have common fucking sense and put it in the order that is the easiest to read through when you're sorting in a library. Like, imagine trying to find if they sorted it by American standards, and it's like, oh, I have to look for this year, this month, like a book of like records. And it's, oh, I look for a month, and then I have to look through years. That's just fucking weird. And then you have to look for like the month that comes right after, and instead of it being right next to it, it's like, yeah, now I have to go all the way over there. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to point there. So fucking stupid. Ascending or descending order, not fucked up order, but is month, day, year. Yeah. I prefer year, month, day. That's my preferred format. I know most people prefer the other format, which is day, month, year, and I can accept that. I will never, ever in my fucking life accept month, day, year. It's the stupidest format, and anyone who likes it should be... No, you don't have to be ashamed of yourself. But do feel silly. Please. Feel silly, you deserve it. I prefer day, month, year. Makes sense. Do you have DBD? Wait, what was DBD again? The US and the use of the imperial measurement system, all the way they write date, and the way they write date. I also love putting on my trousers before my underwear. Dead by Daylight. Oh, no. I really don't like that game. Like, it's not my type of gameplay at all. Like, I don't like the general vibe of it. Like, I can understand why it's popular. It just doesn't vibe with me. So it's one of those I won't even consider trying, unfortunately. A lot of time appears to have passed. At a spaceship to think. Turn the lumine, get out of her. Huh. Phasmo? Yes! I have Phasmo. Phasmo is great. Because I like ghosts. Ghosts are fun. Still wish they would get to the point where they change out the freaking characters though. And like the character animations, because God, I hate the character movement. And they were supposed to fix that years ago. To have like actual custom characters. Like, not custom as in customizable, but like custom as in not asset fit characters. From like one of those stores where you buy ready-made characters that you can quickly just have base animations. They're meant for like early stuff, early development, for the most part. Just played quite a bit of fast mode. Yeah. Det är som att de har en dålig kondis efter 2 steg. Yes! Oh my god, that as well. I fucking hate the stamina system. What is up with that? Like, I get that a lot of horror comes from you being like, okay, a lot of horror, the way it works, if you
BTW now, you missed some important plot. Check the text log.
Okay, hold on. I know we're looking at the past, but also I'm going to look later as well. But I just believe then against him. Huh. Okay, that is weird. Takes 2 steps, labored breath. Exactly. Like, the thing is, I understand horror. Horror works in a very specific way in order to make the player scared, because you are not actually in danger. And you know that logically, so they have to trick your brain into somewhat feeling like you're in danger, but in a safe manner. Otherwise, the fear factor doesn't hit. And if the fear factor doesn't hit, it's not enjoyable, because the point of horror is to enjoy being scared. And there's different types of fears. I prefer the type of fear that is like cosmic horror type of fear. Slow burn fear. Sorta. Then there's like the quick fear that is like, you know those when they have like this thing that pops up on the screen and it's like boom. It's very sudden and it gives a knee-jerk reaction. It goes away immediately afterwards. Because it's not actually that scary. It just causes a temporary spike in or like it triggers the fight or flight. It's like you have to react now, sort of thing. But then the moment you realize it's just standing there doing nothing now, because it's not actually doing anything, really, it just popped up and there it is. It stops being scary. So that's one type of horror. The other type of horror that video games tend to do is make you feel like you're helpless. So they don't give you a gun, because if they give you a gun in a horror game, the fear factor disappears because now you can fight back and there's power in that. And if you can fight back against a big scary thing, it's no longer as scary. If you are completely unable to fight back in any way, and the only thing you can do is run away, then yeah, that's a lot more scary. At least for a game. But then you also have to match, like, you have to make sure it's not a constant thing, because if it's constantly there chasing you, you get tired. And then it stops being scary because you're tired. But if you have it disappear, come back, disappear, come back, you don't really get used to it the same way. I'm like, yeah. I understand the MC in horror games don't being out of breath for the most part. What I don't understand is when the trained fucking soldiers start panning after 20-meter rush as if they've been running for miles. Yeah, I don't understand that. Even like, okay, if I were to start running, I can at least run longer than the fucking video game characters in Phasmophobia. Which is fucking disgusting, because I am awful at running. Like, I am so goddamn awful. I have foot problems. I get wheezy as soon as I try to run. I struggle with running as a whole. I I can swim really well. I cannot run well. But I can still run better than the fucking characters in that game. And that just makes the stamina annoying. I get it's supposed to make you scared. But you just run, and you have no, like, way of seeing the stamina come back. So you just have to assume that, like, oh, I have waited enough. I should have the stamina back. And sometimes it gets bugged. I don't know if anyone else have noticed this, but sometimes they might have patched this, actually. It was a really long time ago since I played it now. But they had this bug where it's like, you go, run, and then you go for a bit. Like, you don't use up all the way until it stops you from running anymore. And it just kind of gets stuck on that halfway point where you don't have all your stamina, even though you rested for a bit. Like, even though you rested more than enough to have all your stamina, like, it's supposed to be back. And it's like, oh no, you get to run with half stamina now. It's like, god damn it, that's annoying. I feel like if you're gonna make a game where you have an average person running around, give them at least the average person's stamina. Don't make them run like they have diabetes and asthma and everything all at once. Take an average human being who is still, like, you know, average, and have him run. And that's how long your character should be able to run if they're based on an average person. Gosh darn it. It's silly to be this passionate about, I know, but still. I don't know if there's... Is this like the last one? And then it's like done for this chapter? Hold on. Because we do get some more rewards. I'm gonna get this one so I can get that reward, and then we'll see. The way soldiers in some games pant after not even 100 meters is worse than me if I did it. And I haven't been training for years, and I'm a smoker. Like, bruh, I get it when they have heavy backpacks, but not when they don't. Exactly. It's like, if you put a character, like, let's say you have a character and then you have an inventory system that is based on a backpack. And so they give you like a ton of gear, and so your backpack is full of it, and like you have a bunch in your pockets and stuff. And then they run like that because they carry all the gear. And you, like, the inventory system is just them opening up the fucking backpack so you can see everything they have. I think that would be way more acceptable. But if you take a random person and they're just running around in a normal jacket and a pair of long pants, and they haven't even stuffed their pockets, they have like a knife, a gun, and a little bit of ammo, and that's it. And it's like, excuse me? Why are you running as if you haven't walked in years?
ここから一番近いのはクルム掛け工房だな。イネファならきっと助けてくれるぞ。
Characters currently. Oh, now that character is busy in a different one. Wait. Oh, it's because I have to do like the thing. Right? Is it this one's? Maybe I should just try a little faster. I don't know. Let me just quickly check how much there is left. If it's not a lot left, I might finish it. Trilogy of Test and Lamp 8. How long is this one? One there was who hunted the moon. Okay, we're barely halfway. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna let this be for next time I stream. I don't think there's any that are like super duper like haste. Like, I think I had a lot of time. When I thank you. This one was the event. I'm almost getting that one. Okay, hold on. Got distracted. This one starts on the 28th. Yeah, this one, 25 days remaining. And this one has 67 days remaining. So I have time to do that one without missing out on the extra Primo Gems. So there's no stress for me. I will continue next time. Which I don't know if I will be streaming on Sunday. We will see. I may be away. But yeah, let's look for someone to raid real quick. 90% of soldiers in games seem to have asthma. Yeah! That is really what it feels like. Kiko! Guys, Kiko is streaming. Oh god. Baby Steps. Kiko is playing Baby Steps. He started 9 minutes ago. This is perfect. Oh my god. I'm going to go ahead and raid Kiko, who's playing Baby Steps, or Lonely Kitsune. And you guys, please take care. And remember to eat well, sleep well, game on, and I'll see y'all next time. Also, check out my TikTok and YouTube if you haven't already. I will try to post more shorts there, so you can find like the funny clips and stuff from my streams. Thanks for the stream. Take care. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Take care, Evernin Tilda.